Oh, hey, I didn't notice you there. Welcome to 5 Miles Closer. So, we have put it upon ourselves to have a task, and our task is walk 5 miles as close to each other as we can. Now that's not the only thing we're doing. Since we are creative types, we all have individual tasks. Besides me, I'm more of a host. For instance, Owen's doing a short story, Aaron's doing maybe a rap, maybe a poem, something rhymey. Leanne's doing a bit of a soundscape. Talia is doing a slideshow of photography. And Luke, well, Luke didn't show up to our last meeting, so we've told him it's a race. Every so often, I'm going to be calling each of them to ask them how their walk's going and how their creative endeavours are going. And maybe they'll ask me for some inspiration, so that it's kind of like a collective effort. This is 5 Miles Closer.
Let's get it. So I think I've kind of clued into my idea. I think what I'm going to do is focus on stuff like putting one foot in front of the other. So I think that's obviously a big part of a walk. But that idea and the idea of moving forward, I think we've been at a standstill for the last year. So I think now is a time where we can kind of look to move forward and think about looking forward. So I think that's my theme.
We have found a lovely animated version of our 5 mile walk to meet our friends. I mean, sort of.
A mile now, I'm starting to think of a story. Think of what can go in the story. I had an interesting encounter with a duck, really friendly duck, come next to me right by the canal. I'm also thinking about being closer to everyone in TML, being close to my friends, and yeah, so I'm going to try and see what comes out of that. I'm not sure yet, but I think I'm going to use a duck, so that's progress.
That's 1 mile. Oh, it's good. I love this route.
Hello.
Hey Kim, how's it going?
Alright, yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, so just let me know a little bit about like how your walk's been so far. How are you finding it?
It's quite busy actually. I'm avoiding people. Yeah, it's quite busy down by the canal. So yeah, I'm just trying to stay out of people's way at the moment. But no, it's nice. It's actually surprising. It's surprisingly quiet, even though there's a lot of people. Everyone's kind of got earphones in and doing their own thing.
Has anything sprung to mind so far?
Well, not yet, not really. I mean, I think I'm gonna do a story that involves a duck somehow. A duck, because I was by the side of the canal, and a duck come right up next to me. And then as I was walking, it followed me. So I was like, right, I've got to put a duck in this story. But yeah, I'm not too sure.
All right, yeah, that's fine. Have you got any questions for me? Anything I can help with?
Yeah, actually, here's a question. What are you looking at now? What can you see?
I can see a bunch of shops that are all closed and some of them are abandoned.
A bunch of shops. Okay, cool. Okay, I can use that. That's the opposite of where I am currently. There's nothing. Okay, awesome.
All right, cool.
Cool, thanks man. That's helpful.
All right, lovely to talk to you.
All right man, see you in a bit. It's all right,
Bye.
bye-bye. Bye.
Trees are getting a lot greener, there's a ton of grass, there's been loads of flowers, there's been this lovely white flower that I have absolutely no idea what it is, all along the bank. It's been along the entire canal, so I have no idea what that is, but I'm going to find out because I've taken lots of pictures of it. Anyway, I'm waiting for Kim to call me, I'm excited, and yeah, so far I'm having a really lovely walk. It feels good.
So that's 2 miles at 14 minutes. So yeah, not going too bad. It's nice to get out when it's like 4 o'clock and it's still sunny. It's just nice. I love this time of year.
After my conversation with Kim, he said that he could see like abandoned buildings, so now I'm gonna try and use the duck, what Kim saw as abandoned buildings, and the coming of spring as how to mould this story as the themes of my story. so I'm not quite sure. But I know those are going to be the 3 key elements, so I'm just going to have a quick brainstorm and then see if I can come up with something. So yeah, excited.
Hi pal.
Hello,
Hey,
bro.
how's it going?
Going alright, are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Just walking directly by a road, always good.
Same.
Alright, so how's everything going? How are you feeling creatively and about the whole walk?
The walk's been going alright. I think at first I was a bit afraid that I was going to struggle with this, but I think I've seen some things on the walk that I think have been inspiring and have made me make some creative choices that I may not have made if I wasn't on this walk. So yeah.
Have you got any questions for me? Anything that I could help with?
I think one thing that I just have a question for you is like, what is one thing that in the future you're looking forward to, whether it is to do with like when the lockdown eases or anything, just one thing in the future are you looking forward to?
Well, yeah, I guess just working together. Walking, I'm doing that now. Just sort of working together with people on a project, like using that in real life and working on something that I'm passionate about. Alright, cool.
Thank you, bro.
Alright, no problem. Speak to you soon.
I'll speak to you later.
Alright, ta-ra.
Something interesting happened. I was just walking past the family and one of the kids turned around to the dad and went, "Dad, here's a hard question. How was the earth made?" So I'm going to try and include that somehow. I'm not sure. I've got some ideas. I'm going to start just improvised in a minute.
All these things, they were built for the the Commonwealth Games that were meant to be happening in Brum. But I don't know if that's happening here anymore because Corona cancelled it. But they're still building it and they're just going to apply a new purpose to it. And I think that's kind of what people have to do. Just kind of keep going forwards. And then as we're going forwards, we'll find a way. I don't know, man, it sounds a bit cheesy, but I think you get my metaphor. So I think I might have to write something maybe about the cranes or building blocks. Ooh.
I've come across 3 cones, like traffic cones, in the canal, just floating along, not where they belong at all. And it's like, do you know what? Seeing as we've all spent a horrible year trapped inside, can we just agree, maybe just as a group, we can agree that this next spring, we'll just try and keep things a bit tidier, a bit less littery. That'd be nice. I'd like that. Yeah. So, watch out, guys. Don't litter. It's important. Nice.
I couldn't stop because we're doing a race. Whether it's not about who wins, I'm going to be me.
Hello. How's it going?
Hello. It's not going too bad. What about you?
Yeah, not too bad. How's everything going? How's your walk been and how are you feeling creatively?
Do you know what? I'm feeling really good today. It's been quite nice. I normally do this walk with my headphones in, so to actually just kind of do it, just listening to what's around has been really, really nice.
So, have you got any questions for me in terms of your creative project?
I do. Could you name me 3 sounds you've heard on your walk?
Yes, I can. So I'm by roads a lot, so I hear cars.
Yeah.
I've heard a few birds. There's been a lot of birds flying overhead. And,
Classic, nice.
And right now, a lot of people are walking their dogs, so I guess dogs barking.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to see if I can add those into the sound I make.
All right, Brill. Good talk to you.
Great. Yeah, you too.
All right.
See you when I see you.
See you when I see you. Bye.
In a bit.
Let's see what happens. Okay, this is the story of... I don't know. It's gone. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. So, 3. Okay, so I'd like everyone to imagine a canal.
4 miles. It's feeling better, to be honest, getting out. Just doing stuff when it's still light and warm. Shares seeing me through. I wish I could turn back time, but we can't. So we keep going forward. That way.
Maybe there's something there, I don't know. Okay, that was my first attempt. Okay, we'll try something else.
Here he is. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, sorry, 1 second. Get out of the way a little bit of these cars. Hi. How's it going?
Hi.
Hi. How's everything going so far creatively? How's the walk been? Have you been inspired at all?
Yes, I have actually. I've seen loads.
Alright, so do you have anything to ask me, anything that I can help with in terms of your creative endeavour?
Yes, okay, so I've been taking a lot of pictures and I've been seeing a lot of things, and I was wondering if you have like a favourite colour, or like a colour that just really reminds you of spring and like nice warmer days, something that comes to mind when you think about sort of, I don't know, the kind of April time.
Honestly, it's got to be either green or yellow. Yeah, probably maybe leaning a little bit towards yellow.
Nice.
But yeah, that's usually the first thing I think when I'm thinking of the new season.
Okay, greens and yellows, I can do that.
Alright,
I'll speak to you later.
speak to you later.
Bye.
We've had our ups and downs. It's been a lot to think about, honestly, and I think we've all come to some pretty interesting conclusions. And I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with. It's been a joy to talk to everyone and to be a part of it, really. So
I asked him for some colours that make him think of spring and all that good stuff, right? And he gave me green and yellow, which are wonderful, fantastic colours.
Trying to see where I'm at now, yeah? Cool. One foot in front of the other. We're moving, can't look back.
That's 5. But yeah, it's just, it makes you wanna, you play your tunes a little louder, you go a bit faster, further, stronger. But no, it's been good. It's been a good challenge. Oh, I even think I beat a few personal bests.
I appreciate where you started from. Ooh.
I'd like to include that kid, because I thought that what that kid said earlier was really sweet about how the earth came to be, and I think there's something there with spring coming, and hopefully we're going to see some kind of new world at the end of everything. So I'm going to go and ponder it and see if I can write something and get back to this story. Yeah, that's my plan.
how was everything? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great. It's 42 minutes to do 5 miles. I was quite happy with it. Even my my Nike running app even is chiming in still.
So what you say, 45 minutes?
Yeah, I'd say 42, 45 minutes.
So yeah, you're the first one there.
Good.
Well done, how do you feel?
I was hoping I would be. How's everyone else doing?
Yeah. Yeah, about that. I've got something to tell you. We may kind of maybe lie to you a little bit about that.
Did you?
You're the only one who's racing.
Why did I know it, man? Why did I know it? I just took the bait too willingly, man. It was too good. It was too good an option to do.
Well, we kind of, put it to your skill set. We knew you'd be up to it, and then not question it afterwards.
So what's everyone else been doing?
Well, everyone else has got different tasks, so but yeah, you're the first one there, so for what that's worth. Anyway, good luck on your way back.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, and I'll speak to you soon.
I'll see you later, buddy. I'll see you when I can.
All right, ta-ra.
Bye, buddy.
I kind of have an idea of what I'm kind of looking for, or hearing out for, I guess, is like bird song, birds tweeting, maybe a running river, a nice stream. Hopefully if there's some animals around, some of those. The end product, I'm hoping, will basically be like a nice chill, uplifting, relaxing vibe that kind of, I guess, emanates what spring means to me. So let's see what I can find.
Okay, Kim, I've taken this as a personal challenge. Look what else I found that's yellow. Aha!
I'm at my destination, 5 miles. So now I just kind of put it together, and hopefully soon you'll get the video. What?
2 ducks are swimming down the canal. One little and one big. The little one turns to the big one and asks, how did all this, begin? The big one chuckles and says that once life was still and quiet, all the cities were abandoned, and the big hairless ape things that used to walk alongside the river ceased to exist. The little one sighs because, he's heard all this before. The big one sensing the little one's frustration, says, "Oi, listen, it doesn't matter how we got here or why, but what matters is what's to come, like spring. See, because spring brings new colours. Spring brings new life. Spring is a new start." The little duck sits and thinks about this for a moment, then turns to the big duck and goes, "Wait, wasn't I born in spring?" And the big duck goes, "Yes, you were. In fact, that's why we called you Hope."
One foot in front of the other. We're moving. Can't look back. We're looking forward to some new things. Rooting straight past the things we thought were ruined, because I can't watch that. I've got dreams that I'm pursuing. One foot in front of the other. It's simple, I get it, but how often do people just forget it? So much focus on where we are, where we've been, and where we have to be. But if we keep moving forward, we will get there eventually. Obviously, there's some obstacles we've had to overcome, but once you pass the finish line, you appreciate where you started from. Not everything can go smoothly, even pavements have their cracks in it. And if you think about it, all buildings were once scaffolding, one foot in front of the other. I know it's real easy to preach. I know feeling like you can't move can really affect you mentally. Feeling stationary, stuck in the mud, way down in the same space. So look forward, don't focus on the time you can't replace. Moving forward doesn't limit you in going in certain ways, whether that's doing more, seeing more, making projects surrounded by friends. Maybe that's doing less and seeing less, focusing on yourself again. Change is coming, whether that's bright nights, more animal sights, or just a change of colour. But you don't want to miss out, so I suggest putting one foot in front of the other. Thank you.
I had to find places where it's not loud and there's not cars that are right here. One of the reasons why we wanted to make this is to talk about, you know, spring, but not necessarily just the season, but metaphorically with us coming out of lockdown and stuff like that, looking forward to the future. Getting out and being creative and everything, I think, you know, we can't quite meet up yet. This is about as far as we can go right now, but, you know, I think in the near future, maybe we could get 5 miles even closer, you know?